USXC Racing made the trek to Warroad, Minnesota for the Seven Clans Casino Warroad 100 in round 6 of the 2020 race season. Overcast and flat light welcomed day 1 to the racers in the Pro Open and Semi-Pro 600 stock qualifiers. Polaris' Ryan Springer led the sleds on the shortened 10-mile course. Zach Herfindahl started mid-pack on his Arctic Cat but moved quickly through the field, then battled hard with Springer till the final lap when the 312 passed for the lead in the number 1 starting position heading into the final. In the Semi-Pro 600 class, Skidoo's Dustin Dorn laid down the fast time on the rough course ahead of Paul Brown and Marshall Bussey. Dorn doubled up as the top qualifier in the Semi-Pro Improved class as well. The sun popped out before the 5-lap Pro Open final with Zach Herfindahl and Ryan Springer leading the way. Herfindahl went quick out front on a demanding race course and never looked back, opening up a big gap to the checkers for the win. Polaris' Justin Tate rode solid to a second with Ryan Springer following in third. Day number 2 brought warmer temps in the sun. Pro 600 stock qualifier kicked off the day with David Brown and Taylor Bunke leading the way. Zach Herfindahl once again was a force to be reckoned with on the Warroad course, grabbing the top qualifying position. Pro rookie Dan Revering had his breakout ride qualifying second, and Aaron Christensen was back to his top form after recent nagging injuries, qualifying in the third position. In the Semi-Pro 600 stock final, Arctic Cat's Paul Brown rode consistent fast laps to pass up top qualifier Dustin Dorn for his first Semi-Pro win, with Cale Ansu rounding out the podium in third. Dustin Dorn got the win in the Semi-Pro Improved class ahead of Paul Brown and Marshall Bussey. Skidoo's Lydia Sobek won a tight race in the women's class, while Bo Bunke led a Polaris podium sweep in the Sport 600 stock class. With the wind and overcast skies settling in and the course at its roughest, it was time for the Pro 600 final. Zach Herfindahl led the field and checked out, leaving Dan Revering and Aaron Christensen the battle over second. Revering had an off on the shoreline section, following him back to 4th place, moving Christensen and Justin Tate up. While out front, Herfindahl ran into sled issues in the last lap, breaking his handlebars in half, causing a wire to short out and stalling his sled in the final corner before the finish, but luckily was able to get restarted and finish for his 5th win in a row. Christensen charged hard to close the gap on the lead in second, with Justin Tate finishing in third. USXC Racing heads back to the ice this weekend at Pinehurst Resort in Netawash.